What's going on in ITAEWON? Why is BTS member Jungkook's house being talked about so much? Have you ever imagined what the dream home of a world star like BTS's Jungkook would look like? Is it full of luxury, high-level security? Or does it even look like a superhero headquarters? These questions may cross the minds of BTS fans or anyone who is curious about the personal life of a world-class celebrity. However, recently, a big surprise came from Jungkook, the magnate of the legendary K-pop group, who managed to amaze the public and fans with his new home in the elite ITAEWON area of Seoul. Not only the loyal fans or the army were surprised by this news, but also the wider public who were curious about the details of the luxurious mansion. This furor grew even more when the sophisticated security cameras installed in the house became a hot topic of conversation. The news about Jungkook's new home has not only attracted attention for its stunning design, but also for an unusual detail: a security system that seems more sophisticated than those installed in most other celebrity homes. Security cameras installed around Jungkook's home have become a hot topic of conversation among fans, as well as the general public. How can a K-pop idol's house have such an incredible security system? Is there anything kept secret? In fact, some call this house more like a modern fortress than an ordinary dwelling. But what exactly makes this house so splashy? When Jungkook decided to buy a property in ITAEWON some time ago, many were curious about how he would change the house. ITAEWON itself is known as an elite area with rows of luxury homes that are often owned by celebrities, diplomats, and wealthy businessmen. However, Jungkook's house this time is completely different. The house, which has now been completely completed and renovated, was designed with an exceptional modern aesthetic in mind. The underground parking area is designed with a unique touch, not using ordinary concrete, but filled with gravel to create a natural and classy impression. However, the greatest attention is paid precisely to its security system. There are a total of 7 security cameras throughout the house, including 5 CCTV cameras on the outside and 2 specially installed cameras on either side of the underground parking lot entrance. The camera is equipped with infrared technology, which allows full 24-hour surveillance, even at night. A small red light on the camera gives it a futuristic touch, making the house look like Batman's headquarters. It's not just the security system that makes Jungkook's house a talking point, but also the overall design of the building. Those fans who were lucky enough to get a peek at some parts of the house from the circulating photos expressed their admiration. This house is designed with a modern minimalist concept, with a predominance of large glass and symmetrical structures that create an elegant and mysterious impression. The house is also located in a fairly secluded location, on an uphill road in the ITAEWON area, which makes Jungkook's privacy even more guaranteed. Not surprisingly, many fans commented that this house truly reflects the personality of Jungkook, who is known to be quiet and secretive about his personal life. After the news of this house spread, social media was immediately flooded with comments from ARMY, as BTS fans are called. Most of them expressed their pride because Jungkook had a house that was not only beautiful but also very safe. The house is like in the movies. Is this Jungkook's house or Batman's secret base? Wrote a fan on Twitter. He really knows how to keep his privacy. With this kind of security system, not even paparazzi will be able to get close. Another comment. However, not a few also question why Jungkook felt the need to install such a sophisticated security system. Some speculate that this may be an anticipatory move given BTS's huge popularity and the high risk of stalking or harassment from irresponsible people. Amid the euphoria of fans, there was also a debate about the use of such an extreme security system at Jungkook's house. Some argue that the installation of these highly sophisticated security cameras creates a paranoid impression, while others see it as a sensible move given his status as a public figure. Jungkook is just an ordinary human being who wants to feel safe in his own home. There's nothing wrong with that, said one fan on an online forum. However, there are also those who feel that the installation of so many cameras actually adds pressure to the idol. They feared that Jungkook's own privacy might be compromised by feeling watched even in his own home. Despite the controversy, Jungkook's mansion remains a symbol of his years of success and hard work with BTS. At a young age, Jungkook has achieved a lot that not only made him loved by millions of fans around the world, but also gave him a life full of comfort and security. However, this house also reminds us of the enormous pressure that celebrities like Jungkook have to face. Great popularity does come with risks, and this home security system may be just one way for him to mitigate those risks. With his new home now completed, Jungkook is rumored to be returning to activities with BTS in June next year. Many are looking forward to what Jungkook and BTS will do next, especially considering they are at the peak of their careers. However, the question that remains is, will this house really be a peaceful refuge for Jungkook? Or will it become a constant spotlight for the media and the public? Only time will tell. This house has become one of the symbols of the transformation of a Jungkook, who was once known as a shy teenager when he debuted with BTS, into one of the most influential celebrities in the world. However, the luxury and sophistication inherent in this home also reflects a reality that is rarely talked about: the price to pay for fame. For celebrities like Jungkook, having a super advanced security system is no longer a matter of lifestyle, but a necessity. The extra security in the house may seem excessive to some, but given that Jungkook has faced unpleasant situations such as stalkers or the invasion of rabbit fans trying to infiltrate his private area, this step becomes very logical. On several occasions, BTS has openly spoken about their experiences with obsessive fans or sasaengs, who often go beyond the boundaries of privacy to get closer to their idols. This house is also a symbol of major changes in Jungkook's life. As a musician who has reached the peak of global popularity, he now lives under the constant scrutiny of the public. This certainly has a big impact on his personal freedom, something that is often overlooked by many people when looking at the luxury in the life of a star. However, this new home seems to give Jungkook a little sigh of relief. His designs, designed with aesthetics and privacy in mind, indicate that he wanted a space where he could feel completely comfortable and safe, away from the public spotlight. Interior design that is still a secret. Although much has been discussed about the exterior of Jungkook's house, until now there has been no detailed information about the interior design of his house. The public can only speculate based on Jungkook's known preference for minimalist yet meaningful things. In several previous interviews, Jungkook has revealed that he likes a quiet and not too crowded atmosphere. This sparked speculation that the interior of his new home might be dominated by a neutral color palette such as white, gray, or light brown, with modern furniture that accentuates comfort. Some fans even joke that a private music studio may be one of the main rooms in the house. Given his love of music and recording, however, the mystery surrounding the interior of this house only adds to its appeal. The ARMY has continued to speculate on social media, hoping that one day Jungkook will share a glimpse of the inside of the house, although it is unlikely that this will happen given his great care for privacy. In addition to aesthetics and security, this Jungkook house is also in the spotlight due to the use of advanced technology that reflects the smart home trend in the modern era. The installed security cameras not only record visuals, but also allegedly have high data analysis capabilities. Technologies such as these allow homeowners to monitor movements around the property in real time via mobile devices, providing a very high level of control over home security. This inspired many enthusiasts who began to see similar technologies as part of the modern standard of living. Some even joke that they want to try to save to install a security system like the one Jungkook has in their home, although of course on a much smaller scale. This technology has also given rise to interesting discussions among experts in architecture and security technology. Many praise Jungkook's move as an example of how security doesn't have to come at the expense of aesthetics, but instead can be an element that beautifies a home. All praise and admiration for this house, there remain mixed feelings among fans and the public. Most of the ARMY were happy to see Jungkook live in a place that provided maximum comfort and protection, but they also couldn't ignore the fact that the need for such high security showed how much pressure Jungkook faced as an idol. Some fans are even worried about whether this house can really be a place where Jungkook feels free from the expectations of the outside world. As an artist who is constantly under the spotlight, is it possible for Jungkook to truly enjoy his alone time without feeling watched or talked about? This brings us to a bigger question. Is global popularity like Jungkook's really worth the price? With hectic schedules, pressure to always look perfect, and a need for privacy that is almost impossible to meet, the life of a K-pop idol may not be as luxurious as it seems from the outside. Even so, many fans believe that this new home is a positive step for Jungkook. They hope that she can find peace and happiness in this house, despite all the challenges she faces as a celebrity. This house is not only about luxury or advanced technology, but also about a man's search for a place that he can call home, in the truest sense. A place where he can be himself without having to meet anyone's expectations. The question now is, how will Jungkook use this home to build a more balanced life amid the spotlight of the world? And will this be the beginning of a new, more peaceful chapter in his life? Time will tell, but one thing is certain. This house has stolen the world's attention. Just like its owner, BTS's Jungkook mansion in ITAEWON not only reflects his success as one of the world's most popular artists, but also illustrates the need for privacy and high security amid the pressures of life as a global celebrity. With its elegant design, state-of-the-art security technology, and strategic location, the house has become a symbol of protection as well as a private space for Jungkook amid the relentless public spotlight. But behind all that luxury, this house also reflects the reality of a K-pop idol's life. Great popularity comes with consequences in the form of pressure, invasion of privacy, and the need to take care of oneself. The house is expected to be not only a safe place to live, but also a place for Jungkook to find tranquility and peace amidst the demands of his overwhelming career. The biggest question that remains is, will this house really be able to provide the freedom and tranquility that he is looking for? Or will it continue to be a public spotlight that peeks into his private life? Time will tell.